I am not here to be your friend. The new queens of Trade Mastermind. How's it going, team?
What makes Alfie successful?
Why would there be extra charges? There's been less work. This guy's been changing me up since day one. We need killers in this department. If this falls apart, everything else is Do you understand that, don't you?
Do you know how I'm going to become a millionaire? I know exactly how.
We need killers in this department, and I want you to make sure that the intensity is on this bookings focus. I don't care about anything else in the business. If this falls apart, everything else is Do you understand that, don't you? You understand that, I understand that, you understand it. We need a team of beasts that are going to get the job done. And that is led by you. And you need to make sure it happens. It needs to be run military. Just so you're all crystal clear, if this thing stops here, everybody else's job is finished if we have another month where you send 10 people to an event. I said to Chris that you need to do 100 calls a day. Now your job is to make sure that each one of these guys, if you are the manager of this department and you want to be the leader here, is to do 100 calls. You need a clear leaderboard. You need to micromanage these guys by the hour. I've told you 100 times how to run a bookings function in a call center. And if you don't know how to do it, go onto YouTube and watch videos on how to run a call center and start implementing it into this business. Because I'm not having another month of that that we just experienced in February. Bad leadership calls. Those leadership calls need to change. You are not a junior. Step the up. I don't give a how you feel when I have finished talking. I am not here to be your friend. The new target is 10. The minimum standard is 5. You are fundamental to this business. I know all of you care about the business and you want to see the business win, but we've got to get the numbers locked in. Cool. All right, that's everything for you guys. Yeah, this is the King's Yard. This is the lion's den. This is where the gazelles get eaten. Let's have a catch up with the new queens of Trade Mastermind. How's it going, team? The new superstars. How are we doing? You guys are gonna be the next big thing, I think. I've got big plans for this customer accounts department. Trade Mastermind sales for 2 straight years, 75% of the monthly revenue came from existing customers. Currently now, 10%. Only this month, because you guys have picked it up, it's been 0 for the last 3 months. But that means that there's 65% revenue still to be achieved if we approached it in the same way that we used to approach it. We're excited about the upsells because we sell more solutions to more problems. And in customer accounts, driving sales and being excited to upsell is to do what for the customer? Solve more problems. Friday, shit hit the fan. Shit renewables event, shit sales. The main reason that it's under-delivered first and foremost is bookings at the front end. I mean, you're generating how many leads every day? 55 leads. And if they're landing in the evening, a response message goes out to them. That message on 55 leads has got to achieve something. You've got to be able to generate a response. We've paid for 40 dead leads that sit in the funnel. How many leads were generated and how many leads are dead still in the funnel that we probably banked another 30, 40 grand on that nobody's done anything with or we've got nowhere with? I presume a lot. You only want to put somebody like yourself that can close on the warm leads. Tamara's a savage. If she wants to tell somebody in the business that they ain't doing it, she will say it because she knows the job's got to get done. And you're in a very, very difficult role. When you go from your role to a leadership role, you remember when you were in that role. So you want to be everybody's mate. Yeah, and being everybody's mate don't work in business. You've got to level up and you're going to piss people off along the way, but if you want to be successful, so be it. Okay, so what we're going to do this month then, we're going to leave it as is. You're going to measure the auto bookings. We're going to put this PA system in. You're going to work on hot leads only. Any new starters, we want them on cold data. You're going to make your own calls and sort that out. Now I'm watching you. You worry about me and worry about me watching you to show me whether you can do the job or not. I want to see the changes that you make, whether you've got it in you to be a leader or not. What do you mean I'm doing it again? What, I'm fixing the show up rate? Don't blame me. It's your own fault. You're in charge of the leads and the marketing, and he's in charge of the bookings. You're moaning at me for giving away 10 grand to fix the problem. Oh, sorry, Tamara. I wouldn't have to give away 10 grand of my money if I had the results already, would I? The number one win comes from you fixing that auto communications in the night time. Because it's obvious, don't you see? Yeah, 50 leads are coming in and 40 of them are in the evening and no one's ringing them. If we can fix that bit, done. You got 80% of the leads done. The gold is there. You're sat on the gold. Hello, Gavin. How's it going, mate? You all right? Hello, mate. You all right? Nice to meet you, buddy. You well? What extra charges? Why would there be extra charges? There's been less work. This guy's been changing me up since day one. Look, beautiful.
Yes, lovely.
The only changes I've given you are nice ones. So what I was thinking from a flooring point of view was just to have the same lino that we've got in the other rooms.
The flooring here is going to come in at your cost.
Why?
Because originally we'll keep the
No, we fucking won. Fucking no, we won. Why is it going to come in at my cost? Is any cost? What I was told, yeah, whatever you want, it's all included in the rent.
Who said that?
You said that. Any of the costs can be added on. They add on to the rent. I'm not paying for them outright. As long as they're added to the rent, I don't mind. We've got the old video where he said it's all included, so don't worry about that.
Have not.
Yeah, if we can get the rest of it done how we need it to be. If not, it's a non-starter.
Well, we can. So I can do whatever you want done, Joe.
And then what I was thinking we could have here, if you don't mind please, would be a glass office.
More expensive.
That bit I admit to. See, when it's legit expense, I'll take it. I didn't ask you to build the office at the beginning, but I asked you to put new flooring in and paint the fucking walls. I said no carpet tiles. Every time we comes through a meeting, he's saying I've got to pay more. So we just finished the stage, finished the walls in here, finished the floor in here, the electrics, and then we're good to go. Then I'll ask you to come back further down the line, if that's all right, once I've got a good feel for how they need to sit. Other than that, mate, you've done a brilliant job. Thank you very much. So we're just going over to pick up my car. I've had new tyres, new brakes. I'm gonna go look at a new car in that place, which is a Range Rover SV. Really, really nice, fully loaded, 250 grand. But it kind of is the exact car that I was visioning just a couple of days ago when I was talking about the car. So it'd be a really, really nice car to get. Really nice to be driven around in, but I don't think it's a drive around car. There's no point me cruising around in the front and having luxury seating and reclining seating in the back when I'm just driving around by myself. It's $250,000, so I don't want to just fucking bang $250,000 on it and it ain't been the right car.
But you definitely need to test drive it.
You can't test drive that one.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a demo car. They won't let you take it out the fucking thing, which is a bit nuts, but that one there, yeah, is faster than this. It's a 615 brake horsepower.
Oh, wow.
This is 530, and it's luxury looking, and it's fucking SB, but it's the top of the top. It is really, really nice. Good day today. First day back in the business as a whole day for quite some time. Managed to speak to a number of different heads of departments and get some really good work done. Had a really good fiery meeting with the sales guys today, and I'm going to show you a bit of it in the unfinished business. And what you got to know is those meetings are necessary. Some people don't like it, but it's necessary. To get a high performance environment, you've got to kick ass. And if you're afraid to kick ass in your company, everyone will be fucking average. And if everyone in your business is average, they will drag your business down faster than a ball and chain around the ankle in the River Thames. You need to make sure that you're raising the standards, and you don't get shit done by having nicey conversations. Some of the guys out there have built much bigger businesses and have got a much different style to me. I get it, but this is my style. This is how I get shit done. This is how I make things work. It worked for me. It works for the people here because everybody gets paid every month, okay? That's my commitment to people is you're gonna get your paycheck, and if you get your paycheck, I need my return on investment because you are an investment for our business. I just want everybody to win, and I love to go in and kick ass sometimes because that's what it needs. Morning, mate. Big day, you ready?
Something up with archive so that you hit the target.
Yeah, we can.
physically impossible. I mean, not that you shouldn't capture raw content for next month, but you won't have time to hit this month's target. Filming him and then editing it and then distributing it.
Just quickly on that, why is the question.
Well, if we were to film it today, we can turn around in a couple of days.
What I don't understand is why an ad that I'm filming and scripting out myself, which is basically 0 edit requirements, takes 2 days to do. I was really pissed that Millionaire Mastermind video took 2 weeks to do. You ain't seen me or spoke to me about it since, right? But I was pissed, okay? And I ain't gonna waste my weekends again, all my time, all the company's money to go and spend renting out Rolls Royces to wait 2 weeks to get an ad out.
I had to go through it, and a lot of the ads are not usable ads. Yeah, and the ads that did go out, they needed a lot of work on them. It wasn't a simple ad due to various different issues. The mic wasn't on and various other things, but it wasn't a smooth process at all.
The whole point of this morning meeting is identify the problem, fix the problem, do it now. Yeah, not wait another 2 weeks. It's been a month and we still don't know. So let's book the time and the schedule, understand how the process works, job done, fix the problem. Just so everybody in this team is put this into perspective, do you know that in February they spent £60,000 on marketing? Do you know how many of those people turned up at our events? 200. That means out of 60,000 spent, £48,000 worth of this money that you're looking on this board didn't even come. Yeah, 48 grand. And it was the same in January as well. So if you want to know why I'm in here and I'm pissed off, that's the reason. Because we spent £60,000 and only 12 of it has come to the event. 12! The other 48 is on there. Because your jobs and everybody's job in this business depends on this booking functions working. This is where it begins. Look at this, right, this here, this number that she's reported here, month to date leads, 1,100, has cost us £60,000. The money's been spent. You see it every single day. It's cane in our account. Imagine what we could do if we saved 20 grand of that money. I could give 3 grand of it all to you guys as a bonus. I'd dish it out to you. We are in the roulette. This is his business right now. Plus us 400 grand to play every month, and if we make more than 400, good. Less than 400, we've lost. It's a direct sales business. It's 400 in of overhead every month, including marketing. 450. If we spin and lose, we're going down. If we spin and win, we're up. And that's the current mechanism of this company. It's month by month gambling as to how we're going to succeed or not. And that's why it's so important, because it should be easy, because look how many we've actually got. So the problem here as a company is we're not effective at doing this. So basically, if we'd have done the number that we should have done, which is the target, we would have done 300 grand in cash and 600,000, and then I wouldn't be standing here right now. So the difference between success and failure is this number versus this number, and it ain't that far. Now the point that I'm trying to make is it's now the 27th of February. What we need to get good at in these meetings, and the whole purpose that I set them up originally, was to capture the problem.
Can the owner of car registration SV21 SVR please move your car from the curbside and park at the car park?
The answer to that is... We all know that.
Well, look, I think we go to Ivy Rose first. They're the ones running the campaigns, so let's hear from them. We're locking in that new target of 200. Yeah. That is it now, it's on the board, done, 200. Yeah, and the minimum is 5 and the maximum is 10. Yeah. Just so it's not a wishy-washy, get to 170. The new minimum standard is 200, please, Ashton, yeah? Cool.
So I went into the managers meeting this morning with the intention not to disrupt and derail. I did derail it, but I needed to. In business, problems don't go away. They need to be solved every single day. That's where success comes from. So I like to move quick. Success likes speed. And I just want to empower that team to be able to make those decisions without me there. When you look at statistics and they aren't relevant to your department, as a head of department, you go, that doesn't matter, it's not down to me. But actually, it's down to the success of the company. And if the company doesn't succeed, ultimately that's going to impact you. So aligning everybody's focus and priorities to making sure they know what needs to be done is what I try to do. Plus motivate, plus wake them up. So hopefully that was effective, and we will see. But it needs me to drop in every now and then and give them that reminder to get them back on track. Okay, right, here's what you need to do. You need to rip the sachet, yeah, pour it into a bowl. And you need to get some milk that's in date, just check the dates, and then you need to pour it into this sachet. Then you pour that into the bowl where the porridge is already in the bowl. Don't pour the milk in with the porridge in the packet, and then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Stir within 1 minute, and then bring it to me. Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, are you okay? Just wanted to have a catch up with you really, see how the campaign's doing and to lean into some next steps around this auto booking stuff and see what we can explore there. The event just gone, I asked for the stats this morning. Out of the work that you did, we did, I think you spent 4,400 on the last event. Or from the auto bookings, we generated 9 bookings for that event and we did 3 sales at 45,000, including that. And then the leads that came off that went to Jay and we did another 45,000. So the $4,000 spend, I believe, got us 90,000 from the work that you guys did.
Can you say that on camera and then just say thanks?
It was a good event. So I said to him this morning, why the fuck aren't we leaning in and working with Ivy every day to perfect this auto bookings funnel? Because they're trying to go back to the old fucking getting people on the fucking phones funnel. And that's exactly what I didn't want. I've just been up there for an hour going through that on the Trade Mastermind stuff. Those auto booking numbers are really, really fucking positive, and that's what I'm after. I don't want leads. So you can have a look at that, and we'll set back up for Thursday, because I've got this Millionaire Mastermind event tomorrow, and we'll go from there, yeah? But the auto bookings are positive. We've made sales from them. As far as I can see, that's great. So we now got to lean back into that and make more moves on that. Cheers. See you soon. Bye-bye. So what you want to do is you want to know about this room, yeah? Right. I've asked them to extend the stage to here because it's too shallow for the desk and the TV wall. They're going to put double sockets along the bottom and we're going to go with flat screens, yeah? Are we sure we don't want it curved? It's basically 5 times 55-inch screens, isn't it? That's the length of it. So they're going to extend this. Black desk goes here, TV screens behind, probably with the pointy edges. That corners will be dead, but they're going to be dead anyway. So it will just probably look more wow just as you come in rather than a flat screen. So maybe just go back to them and say, actually, just stick with the curved, yeah.
That's the thing, like, they have to build something.
Yeah, they were going to do that anyway. He's charged me $3,000 for the frame building, so he was bringing raw materials to build it. So your team will go on here, around here, yeah? And then what I will do is once we're settled and we're in, Gavin will come and build a glass office around it once we know that we've got the setup. So it's pretty straightforward. That's it, basically. Job done. Simple. If it's straight, you can get a massive graphic. If it comes out like this, these bits really aren't going to be any good because your camera's going to be pointing there. So unless you've got a side angle, you'll miss the spin-off of the graphic.
Yeah, it will only be good for the side angle, yeah.
I think that this would look cool, but I also think that the big flat fucking screen and a massive graphic's gonna look better. Let's frame the shot now. What we've got today is if you go and get the measurements of that TV, you can mark it on the walls and then we can set the camera up based on distance and we can go and put a desk up there and roughly see what it looks like. I'd rather know now, because we may have bought too many fucking screens now, I don't know, or whatever. Or we go, well, you're only gonna use these 4, so just for aesthetics, you may as well spread them across here. Or what we can say is only put 4 up and then put 4 over here or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I would just ring him now and say, roughly, can you tell me how long the 5 screen frame length is? He should know. January the 9th, 2015. I came home, I'd had a really shitty day. I was really pissed off. I was sick of my business. I wanted out. I wanted to do something else. I couldn't be bothered with the pressure anymore. The money was almost becoming buy to the pressure. I said to myself, something needs to change. Anyway, I got my iPhone out. It was probably an iPhone 4 or 5 back then. Lord Sugar's page came up on Facebook. Final call, 24 hours to apply. And no joke, I promise you when I say this, at that moment I knew the universe had sent me a sign. And the sign was, you are going to win. This is your way out. And I believed it. And I filled out the form, hoping that I wasn't fucking crazy and that these dots were going to connect. If you're going to be anyone, you want to be Lord Sugar. He was my guy. I liked him. He was savage. He was ruthless. He was successful. He was an out-and-out business guy. He was tough. He bossed the boardroom. He took no shit. You know, I liked his style. Now, I like a Richard Branson, but Sugar's style for me was harder, and I like hard business. I don't like to fuck around. I enjoy being hard in business, right? And I used to tweet him. I knew I was law of attraction him into my life. I mean, I didn't know how well it was going to work. I'm going to be honest there, but I knew if I followed the process and I put my faith in God, I put my faith in the universe, that the dots would connect for me, and they just so happened to. And then 3 years later, that same billionaire bought half of my company for 250 grand and became my business partner after taking out a 15 grand loan off the back and reading his book. Hi, it's Joseph Valente here from the Trade Mastermind. Now I know running a business is very, very painful, and if you need to get off the tools, yeah, you need to do something about it. Right, sorry, one second. I'll start it like that. Hi, my name's Joseph Valente, and I'm going to start slashing people around the face. I need to think of what the hook's going to be. Because you're already a great tradesperson. If you want to learn how to be a business person, come to our event, because that's what we teach and what we do best. Click on the link below, and we will see you at the next event.
That was wicked.
That's going to look random as fuck, just slashing a sword about. They're going to love that, fucking hell. That looks nice with the black and the white. I'll tell you what I did have somewhere. I had the whole fucking Spartan outfit. I should put the fucking Spartan helmet on. It's upstairs.
I'm gonna get started in a second.
Cool.
You ready?
Yeah, just give us 2 seconds. How long do you do? About 2 minutes?
Not long, 3 minutes.
Cool. Standard for you?
Yeah.
Used to that time frame.
And if they can't keep up, that's their problem.
How's it look?
Even on wish.com again.
It's cost me 300 quid. What the fuck is this?
Even on wish.com again.
You look like an SS general.
I know, yeah.
Well, no, it was
got proper SS vibes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you, my man? You can see that you're keeping well?
Yeah, very good.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Good. Thanks for coming.
You ready?
Mr. Joseph Valente.
See you all. Thank you very much. Thank you. My job is to make sure that you leave here with more information than when you came, with more knowledge than when you arrived, with more value than you expected. I don't just want to educate you, I want to get you fired up. I want to get you motivated. I want to show you what is possible. The Millionaire Mastermind is for big thinkers. It's for aspiring big thinkers. Because sometimes in life, we limit where we can go by our opinion of ourselves. My number's a billion. 50. Do you know how I'm going to become a billionaire? I know exactly how. By spending time with billionaires. I don't have the model, but what I do know is there are billionaires that do. The way I'm going to become a billionaire, 100, is to spend time with billionaires. So, welcome to another episode of the Millionaire Mastermind podcast. To set some context to the show, Alfie's one of the headline speakers at Millionaire Mastermind 2024 with James Caan, Karen Brady, and many, many more. Now, this podcast is designed to get an insight into the man behind the businesses and understands what makes Alfie successful. What can the attendees of Millionaire Mastermind 2024 expect to get from your session?
Firstly, if I manage just by changing one person's life, just one person's life, I do that once, then I've created a miracle with a ripple effect. But I will be giving some of the best advice on recessions that I think exists Why? I failed in one and thrived in two. So I'm blessed to still be here for the failure, and I'm blessed for the two successes that I've had.
As I'm maturing as a business owner and trying to get my head around the whole wealth creation game, what do the rich know that most don't? Is there a secret source, a secret algorithm?
I don't think there's any secret algorithm. I don't think there's any hack. I think it's persistence and consistency and becoming very good or even a genius at just one thing.
Yeah.
Once you do that, I think I've had this conversation with you before, but look at Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
What he did, any of us in this room or anybody watching this podcast could have done.
Yeah.
He started an online book shop, selling books online. Amazon then has become one of the biggest business in the world, and certainly the biggest online shopping online.
Yeah.
So anybody could have started. He took a small product, knew that this was postable. He didn't start Google. He didn't start Microsoft, which were actually inventions. They'd never been done before.
Yeah.
This was a simple business. Anybody could have done it. Here's the difference. He did it.
Yeah.
Did he have guidance along the way? Of course he did. We all do.
One lucky winner is going to get the day shadowing you. Now, the competition is going to be for anybody that attends one of our discovery days in March. So all you've got to do is attend that free wealth creation day, and we will pick a winner in early April. So what can those guys or the winner expect to get from spending a day with you?
A hard day. They'll get a hard day, and they'll actually see I do what I love.
Yeah.
And they'll actually be there seeing the many different businesses, but what they'll also get to see is the work that goes into them. It won't be teas, cakes and lunch. I don't even take breakfast.
Yeah.
I have one meal a day, so make sure you fill up, get ready, dress up, because I will work you to the bone.
Thank you very much, Alfie. Appreciate your time, my friend.